Hey guys, Xwayne here, and we're gonna do the final rebuild on here on Diablo 4 of my ice build, the rebuild. So as you know, in the previous last two episodes, we started a rebuild series and a three-part, and this is the third part right here. Um, so I just finished doing her wardrobe because when I not finish a build, but she's ready for a new outfit, and I think it came out pretty well. There's a tiny bit of purple in there, still some white for the ice, and then the black top for. So I do that so I can actually see her when she's in battle. And the staff is really nice. It's like a purple. It's got some ice right up there on top. And she also got a crown with almost almost like icicles. But anyways, guys, since the last time, it's all ice, and I've actually added Blizzard because it actually works out pretty well. I don't use it as often, but it does work out. And of course, I'm still on Frozen Orb, and I'm going to use Frostbolt as my basic attack, but I rarely use it. And of course, I have Teleport. I believe I have two in Teleport. It's just to escape. And of course, the Ice Hydras, Ice Armor. I did have some gloves that had added some to Frozen Orb, but now I I am on a Frostburn, which is so funny. But I did take off the Frostburn charm that I had on here, and so I used those for the what is it that I use those for? Oh yeah, because this has a 902% gold drop, so she's a gold finder. This in the early stages she is a gold finder. When she gets up to high torments, I'll probably change all that. But so that's the reason for those two, because if you have the practice technique, which those two right there, and gets 902 gold drop, which the two set is a practice technique. That's why we got the two. She gets 8% critical strike, but it's more about the gold. And then all these charms are gold drop. And then, well, that one is. And then you got frost kills, and gold drop. And this one was just more of a. It had 2 stars on it, so I added material drop and armor. And as you can see, she's at 517,000 toughness. She's about 4,600 weapon damage. So that's just about almost the same as my fire source, but this ice source is not complete, so that means she's going to go beyond that. So in this final video, I will show you how she reacts. Oh yeah, and another big change was let's go to the ice stuff here. So as you can see, now I have Tyrell's Might. So this was like a crazy find. I found a spark. I had another spark, and I used them to buy a chest, and this was the result. Obviously, I put the runes in of AHU and Teb, Ahu Teb, which Necromancer Maiden skill, damage over time, counteracting, which that's the main reason I use it. And then, but this, as you guys may know, that Tyrell's Might is actually very, very good. I chose to put it on my Ice Sorceress. I added thorns in there, as you can see, but I may change that. It has a 23% damage reduction, and that was one of the main reasons, plus the resistances. And she moves pretty fast. But this here with the effect, while full life, your skills unleash a divine barge, dealing 16,000. Now the good thing about all that is that I'm sitting at 20,000 HP life. She does very well staying at a full health, so that means that that 16,000 damage is going to continuously hit. And I'm going to transfigure this here soon, and that'll probably be on the next video. And then I did transfigure these my jewelry. One got resistance to all elements. This one hit fire damage for transfigure. So I'm working on building another ring. And this was a 35% movement speed. I could probably do another amulet. And as we look here on the ice chest, I am working on that ring. I was going to try that, but I'm probably not going to do that now. We have our old amulet. It's still not as powerful as that one. But we'll look for another amulet. So for now, that is the ice build right now. We're doing Nightmare Dungeon runs because we're collecting gold and we're collecting eggs at the same time. We do have that one. Gives 2 to mastery skills, which now we do have, which Blizzard is a mastery skill. So I didn't have any before, but now I do. So that actually might come in handy. But we will see. But anyways, I do want to show you a little bit before I end this video and show you Tyrell's might. And I'm sure you've seen it before, but let's just find a spot. Now, this character right here, she doesn't have access to some certain things because I started her on the very, very early chapters because I do videos with her for early story chapters. And if you're interested in those, check out my channel. We have tons of other videos and of early chapter quests and side quests and stories. So my fire source is the one that's on the end part of the game. Anyways, let's find a quick spot so you just kind of give you an example how she's doing. Like I said, I don't have access to the later stuff. We'll just go to the desert. These Sorceress build videos are about anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes. I like to get as much information in those, so I don't do them very often. But now I'm going to have 3 that I will be pushing out. I also went with ice spikes. That's why she's got which is really cool. And my frozen orbs do chase, but now also my blizzard chase too. So I never knew that you can kind of spam the blizzard, but you got to have the resource for it. And I think I have enough regeneration and cost resource to I do have 2 hydras right now, but we're going to change that because I want to add other things, so I'll probably end up with 1. Blizzard. I'm only on expert right now, so things are gonna die easy. That's the Blizzard. See how it chases? I think that's kind of neat. But I can do multiple as long as I got the resource, and they all chase. So that's a good factor too. And then my basic attack is just shooting, but you see those other like arrow type shoot. That's the Tyrell's might effect. So as long as I'm at full life, they'll go. But I have a lot of generation 2 barrier generation, and so chances are I'm going to stay full health for a very long time. And of course my frozen orb, and this is the one I use a lot, so I'm constantly hitting. It's gonna hit that extra attack from the armor. So it's kind of cool. It's an extra 16,000 damage. See how they chase? I think that's a very cool effect. It's almost like an extra attack. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we're going to continue on, and I got to get her moving forward into story parts and get that finished up. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, give us a like or subscribe.